So we are here at the grocery store stocking up. As you can see, we have not stocked up in several months, and we are going to be just getting some canned goods here at the grocery store. So I just found this out. James was going crazy over there. But these are 79 cents each. Their unit price is 6 cents an ounce, and James was getting some that are 10 cents an ounce.
I thought these were the only 9.
And you save 50 cents, and it's the Brookshire's brand, and it's packed in the US, so that means they grow it in China, but it's non-BPA liner and non-GMO. Load her up.
2, 4, 6, 8. Okay.
So that's why you always got to be shopping stuff out, because see, like we got green beans here too, and they're the same exact thing, and they're the same exact price.
38. Oh, okay.
Was that it? Did you double count them?
35 cans of green beans.
Fine. 6 cents an ounce compared to the normal ones that are over here. These are 10 cents an ounce. So
2, 23, 24, 3,
okay,
34, 35. I need one more.
And just put the 36 up there.
36 cans of potatoes.
Yeah, those are 79 cents.
Okay.
Let's go around.
Is there 36 there?
Well, just get them and then we'll see. These are 2 cents more, but we'll get these if there's not enough of those.
Okay.
So we haven't stocked up in how many months? 4 months, I think. 4 or 5 months. It might look like a lot, but we are a family of 8, so. And they have the food, and it's on sale, so why not buy it? And there's no limits, so sky's the limit.
9.
So you have 29 of these.
Wait, but then we'll have to have one of these out too.
Yeah, so 29. So we have 36 corn, we have 36 green beans, and then 29 taters. This is tomato sauce right here.
Yep.
Okay.
That's 10.
So that's 7 cents per ounce. So that's really good.
And I'll leave this one up here. We have 10.
So 10 of those.
Tomato sauce.
But we don't need any more vegetables, so that's it.
That's it.
Ooh, is there a Texas though? Yeah, let's do Texas.
Get mild because it's really spicy. That's 5.
Those are medium, bub. Yep. Well, nah, just leave it there because we have 7 and then 3. Didn't we need salad and stuff though?
Oh yeah. Wraps, 10 bags. But they have 3 bags of salad. That is cheap. That is really cheap. I think, how many did these that she said to do?
Probably throw them underneath. Just put them up front.
Put this up front too though. And
Everybody has masks on again, so yeah, the world's ending, so it's not good. Not everyone, but more people than I would like to see, and it's very disturbing, so. Nah, you're fine, dude. Woo-hoo-hoo. Oh. Whoa. That's a lot right there.
Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today I have a stocking up pantry grocery haul for you. This is going to be really purposeful, and it's just going to show you some basic things that you need in your pantry and you need to stock up on right now. So without further ado, we're going to jump into it. I'm going to share with you our stock up for this week. Okay, so the first thing that we grabbed at the grocery store were 5 bags of this salad mix, and we just like it. It's really handy. It takes all the excuses out of making salad every night for your family, and we are big believers that we should have greens and a big bowl of salad every single night with our dinner. So I highly recommend, if you can, find the salads at the store that are shredded, and they're the cruciferous vegetables. They're going to be your broccoli, your cauliflowers, all of those things are going to be shredded up, your kale, all shredded up, and it's going to be in a bag, and it's just, you can find them pretty much at any grocery store, and they come also in a kit. And that is a great way to get all of your raw veggies in, and they also store really, really well. But I'm gonna tell you a little secret, a little trick. So if you have a couple little ones in your family, or maybe you yourself are not as into eating salads every single night like you should be, you might wanna wean yourself into that habit, and a good way to do that is to find a good Caesar salad or romaine lettuce, iceberg lettuce, whichever lettuce is your favorite go-to lettuce. Pick out a salad dressing that you enjoy. Of course, try to stick with whole, simple ingredients for your salad dressings, but go ahead and wean yourself into that habit. And that's what we've done with a couple of our little ones that don't necessarily prefer those other types of salads. What we do is we start them out with this, and once they get into that habit of loving salad, then we add in handfuls of that good healthy salad with all those shredded vegetables. So eventually you can just do half and half, and then you're getting the best of both worlds. You can enjoy your salad and have all of those shredded veggies in there as well. And it's just so, so good. And even people that don't normally like salad have said that they like that shredded veggie mix. It's so good, so yummy. So we got these 5 cantaloupes this week. We switched it up a little bit from our normal watermelon, but I encourage y'all to buy your watermelons, buy your cantaloupes, all your different melons. They're available and fresh now. They're in season, and they're so good for you. Every single melon is going to bring a different nutrient density to your table, and it's just going to be really good. Cantaloupe are excellent for lots of different health reasons, but the one that we love cantaloupes for is for thyroid health, which me and my husband both suffer from thyroid issues, so cantaloupes are excellent for that. Now we're getting to the fun part, guys. We're getting to the stock up, and it's been a little while since we really added a good amount of stock up to our pantry. So we have 10 jars of salsa here, and I do encourage you to stock up while there is food at the store. We are in a place of shrinkflation already, meaning that you're going to be paying more for less food in a lot of packaging situations. But when you price things out, you're going to find that sometimes it pays to buy food already made and put together. So for instance, this salsa, if I were to buy all of my tomatoes, because we didn't produce a ton of tomatoes this year, I do have a lot of tomatoes in the back freezer ready to go when we're ready to process them. But I'm smart, they're there, they're staying there, they're not going anywhere, they're in my freezer. So this winter will be a great time to pull them out and make salsas and different things like that. But in the meantime, there's salsa in my grocery store, and if I were to buy the tomatoes and buy all the ingredients to make homemade fresh salsa and use up my jars that, hello, they cost money too, I can buy it cheaper already done. So this is just a win-win situation. Another little trick of the trade, which I am not advocating this, but I'm just gonna throw it out there and y'all can do whatever you want with it. But I do have a Mennonite friend who shared with me that they reuse these jars. Any jar, this is not gonna do it right now, but with the little bubble on top that you can press and it goes boom, 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 you know, it goes down and up. Pickle jars, any kind of jars like that have this, they can in these. I know, shock, right? But when we're talking survivor mode, these can be used for canning jars. You'll know that it's sealed when it's down, just like right now. And if the little bubble is there, then it's not sealed properly. So how long can you reuse these lids? I don't know. I don't know all the ins and outs of it, but I do know that there are people for years and years and years now that have been reusing these type jars. So not only potentially are you getting a jar of salsa, but you're also getting a little pint jar that you could use in a survival situation, in a pinch, in a canning crisis like we've all been through in the past, to go ahead and can more food if you need to. Okay, next up is tomato sauce. And I just love supporting our little local grocery store. We get lots of points back for it, which is great. And we can use that for our gas, for filling up our cars and our trucks with gas. So that's really cool too. But lots of tomato sauce, super versatile, talking about soups, talking about pasta, just so many different things you can do with tomato sauce, casseroles, just lots, it's endless, right? Tomato sauce is super versatile. You can make all of your sauces. We can make barbecue sauce. We can make ketchup if we wanted to. So I got these in these bigger cans here, and they're just going on my bottom shelf in my pantry. Next up is potatoes, and I buy potatoes any way they come. If they are sliced, if they are whole, whatever, it really doesn't matter to me. If they're canned potatoes, it is a win-win situation, because canning potatoes is a lot of time and effort and steps, and I've done it. I still have plenty of canned potatoes back in my pantry from last year, but I have learned that I prefer to just buy my potatoes if at all possible. Our sweet potatoes we grow and they store through the whole winter, so we are good for sweet potatoes, but having canned potatoes on hand is really important, because potatoes are a staple. If you had to, you could absolutely live on just potatoes for a long period of time, and they're just a great food stretcher. You can add them to anything. You can do them up anyway. I mean, potatoes, guys, it's limitless. Like mashed potatoes, stir fries, breakfast recipes, you name it, you can do it with potatoes. So potatoes are a huge staple for us. I do like buying fresh potatoes in the bags and having, 4 or 5 bags of those usually during the week, just to make baked potatoes and French fries and all the different things. But there was a time about 2 years ago when there were no bags of potatoes at the grocery store for an extended period of time. So I learned a lesson a couple years ago, that it's better to have canned potatoes on the shelf than it is to be dependent on the grocery store thinking that those big, beautiful bags of potatoes are gonna be there, because they might not be. So next up is corn. But before I talk to you about corn and how excited I am that our local store started carrying non-GMO corn, because it's epic, guys. It is epic. Don't buy regular corn because it's probably GMO. Any corn products that you're buying, if it doesn't say specifically non-genetically modified, non-GMO on it, it's probably GMO corn, and you don't want to be eating that. You don't want to be feeding that to your family. So our local store started carrying this non-GMO brand, and it is USA products, so we love that. And the super awesome thing about buying store brands, okay, I'm going to talk to you a little bit about saving money right now, stocking up your pantry and saving money. And one huge thing that you can do other than buying in bulk is to buy store brands. Buy your local store brands. They're going to be so much less expensive than the name brand fruits and vegetables. And you're supporting your local business, which is wonderful. But all of this canned stuff that you see here today, this was 6 cents an ounce. I can't touch that. If I go online and try to shop around, or if I go and try to buy name brand stuff, I'm gonna pay like double that. So 6 cents an ounce, guys, for all of these canned goods. Plus, I got points on it to go towards buying our gas. So it's a win-win situation. We got about 36 cans of each of these 3 staples: potatoes, corn, and over here I'm going to show you my green beans. 36 cans, it was just a number that I had in my head, thinking 3 dozen cans of each. Not a crazy amount, but enough that I can add it to my back pantry and we can kind of stock up. So the last question is, you're gonna say, how much money did you spend today on your stock up? And you guys get ready for this. We spent $150 on our stock up today, like nothing. Totally, that is so cheap, guys. That is like bare bones bottom. And we have some great, oh, sorry, I didn't even tell you about the green beans. We have green beans, 36 cans of green beans. And again, it just says non-GMO, USA product, so awesome. What can you do with green beans? I mean, what can't you do with green beans? These are basic, staple, whole foods, canned fresh. I could argue with you that these have just as much nutrient density as fresh picked vegetables from your garden, because this stuff is picked fresh and canned within 20 minutes time. So all of those nutrients are locked in. And don't forget, when you're using your canned vegetables, don't forget to use the liquid, because the liquid is where all of those vitamins and minerals are from the canning process. So don't strain your vegetables and pour all of that goodness down the drain. If you're making a soup or whatever you're doing, if you're serving your family green beans, use that water that's in that can, because that's where your vitamins are. But $150, guys. You cannot go wrong there. Plus, we're gonna get a discount on our gas the next time we go fill up. It's epic. If you have a local store like that, give them a holler in the comments below. Let me know where you shop, where's your favorite places to shop, and let's support some of these local family businesses that are trying so hard and working so hard to keep food on our families. And with that, guys, I'm gonna say thanks for hanging out. Thanks for stopping by. I hope you're filling up your pantry. Remember to love your people, do all the things, and rejoice in the Lord always, because He is so worthy of our praise. So with that, we're going to see you later. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. We'll see you right back here on the farm. Bye, guys.